What's going on, everybody? This is Professor Crypto Banana. So a little while back, I decided to buy some liquid driver tokens and essentially lock it up forever. Natural question would be, why? Well, actually you get some daily rewards and there's different strategies that you can implement. And I have my basic strategy. I'm going to be sharing that with you guys today. But before we get started, I gotta let you know, hey, I'm not a financial advisor, not financial advice. Keep in mind, it's just for entertainment, educational purposes only. I'm not a crypto expert. Please always do your own research and keep in mind that crypto is risky. Wow, that was fast. Okay, let's take a look at the price chart real quick. Go to CoinGecko. Here's our liquid driver. You can take a look at the charts. This is on the Phantom ecosystem side. Phantom is my base. I'm definitely biased. I already told you that I bought the liquid driver token, locked it up. So, hey, it's just hands off, hoping for the best, praying for the best. Let's go. But, you know, from your standpoint, I don't know, because you can look at the chart. It goes sideways and then it go boom, and then it went drop, and then went boom boom, and then went drop drop, and now it looks like it's going boom. That's the latest track coming up by DJ Banana a lot. So anyways, there you go. Looks like it seems to be breaking out of this trend line. Is this a good price entry? Has the price already taken off? I don't know, because again, I'm already situated. I'll let you do your own research, figure that out. Some of it, you know, some could argue that the price got away, you gotta wait for a pullback. At the same time, there could be some time sensitive stuff that's coming up in the future. There's a lot of things I'm very bullish on. Liquid Driver is seen as currently a farming token, and you know, the stigma is that all farming tokens go down to zero. However, they're doing a lot of implementation, a lot of innovation coming up, a lot of crazy stuff, and that could really explain why the price has been popping off and what they're looking to do. Wow, I'm very bullish on that, but I'll do a video on that later because I'm talking about the strategy. So you can always use Dex Screener to take a look at the price. Yeah, as I was saying, like I was looking right here. This is in fact around the place where I got in because I'm like, ooh, this just looks too good. And I got a little aggro, a little aggressive there. But then like looking out here, then you can say, yeah, that was a good price point. And now, you know, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm happy personally, but for you, don't know. But it's just for entertainment and educational purposes. Now, if you want to get like a little head start, you can look at some of the stuff that I was posting on Twitter and also on my Discord channel. You can also take a look at, you know, what they're posting out on their Medium and take a look for yourself. Again, I'm going to be doing some more videos on that because, man, I got some info and some explanations about this, and I am very excited. So a little sneak peek, they're going to be redoing their UI, so some people don't really care about that, but hey, you know, for people looking at it, it's kind of, you know, I'm excited for it. In addition, Zap functionality for LP tokens, so that makes it really cool. There's even talking about like multi-chain swaps. I was like, holy, you know, wow. And then there's also shadow farming, so then you can essentially like give your LP tokens and then it's going to like auto compound. Let's say you're doing Boo, and it's going to continue to like do all the LP tokens and auto compound the Boo into X Boo and get like more X Boo. It's just cool stuff. And then also, of course, the bribe wars when it comes to Spirit Swap, kind of like more of the curve convex type of deal going on there. And that's probably more of the time sensitive stuff. And yeah, they're definitely ramping up security, making sure that all the new implementations look good. So that's a little sneak peek. You didn't ask for it, you got it anyway. Let's take a look at the website right now. Right now, hovering at $6, very low market cap. Now, anything that, if you're deciding to actually stake, just know that this is a long-term play. As I mentioned, am bullish on Phantom. I see it as being a great layer 1 solution, EVM compatible, cheap gas fees, etc. I also think that this bull run has been extended, so then that's why I got in and I put like all my funds in that I want to put in for Liquid Driver right now, and I'm just gonna hopefully get those daily rewards and it makes up for that, and hopefully I come into even like mega profits. We will see. What else? Keep in mind that as soon as you lock, you're not able to transfer these funds to a different wallet, meaning when you lock your funds, it's going to have like this little xLQDR. This is not a token that you can send to a different wallet address. So whatever wallet you lock this with, you're stuck with. So if let's say you're just using MetaMask and you don't know about hardware wallets, and then all of a sudden like you're using this wallet for everything and it gets hacked and your, you know, Liquid Driver was on there, you may be stuck in a situation where the hackers essentially got it and they're going to have to be collecting fees or have some sort of program. I don't know. So just keep that in mind. Maybe it's smart to get a hardware wallet and lock it up that way for the 2 years. But then again, maybe it gets annoying whipping out that hardware wallet for you and you don't feel like doing that. So either ways, I'm just trying to give as many facts as I can ahead of time. Other things to consider is that this is a daily claim, which is really nice. You don't necessarily have to do it, but I'm going to use the Wrap Phantom to pay for the gas fees. On Phantom, gas fees aren't that high. However, it's kind of nice because then it's like maybe 0.3 Phantom to do everything that I'm about to suggest. And keep in mind that if Phantom becomes really popular, especially over the course of 2 years, gas fees could go up a little bit. So it's nice if my liquid driver rewards is help paying for that gas fees, as opposed to be like, dude, every single day I gotta whip out some Phantom to this wallet because it's not enough. It's just, it's paying. Okay, so anyways, keep in mind. So let's say if you're only doing like $100 and you're trying to lock it up for 2 years, it may not be enough in terms of gas fees to do everything that I'm suggesting. Maybe like $1,000, maybe something more. I don't know. I'll let you do the math. When it comes to APR, you may be thinking like, oh, well, if I put it in for 2 weeks, I'm going to get 123 APR. No, this is if you max it out for 2 years. Okay. So you pop this bad boy in for 2 years, and then you get like 123%. If you only do it for 2 weeks, I think the APR isn't even worth the gas fees, if I'm just being honest. But if you just want to, figure out how this works, maybe it's worth doing 2 weeks. I'm not sure. If you're doing more of a short-term play, maybe it makes sense to do some of the farming, get the liquid driver tokens that way, and then bop it over here, and then do it for the 2 years. I don't know. Keep in mind that if you do lock it up for 2 years, this liquid driver, your locked liquid driver token goes down. Wait, what? Yeah, it goes down. So in order to maximize on those high APR rates every week, I essentially extend the lock. So I always keep at 2 years, hence why I say it's for infinity. So I got a little screenshot here that I took. Bam, so it's gonna be right here, and then you just extend it, and then you get your locked liquid driver tokens equal to however is in here. You want to have it to be like as close to 1-to-1 as possible, so that you're maxing out on this APR. Feeling a little overwhelmed? Don't worry, I understand. So main takeaway is, if you're like really bullish on Phantom, you're willing to wait it out for a long time, this could be a long-term play that really pans out well. Bold strategy, Con. Let's see if it pans out. So that's pretty much the main takeaway. You get a mixed bag of rewards. So you get some liquid driver tokens. Oh, sweet, my head is right in the middle. Okay, so I'm not blocking this stuff. Okay, so you're going to get some liquid driver tokens, some wrap Phantom. Spoiler alert, I'm going to be using that for gas fees, right? I told you that. Boo, LINSPIRIT, which is just basically spirit tokens. We'll talk about that later. And Spell. And then later on, for my strategy, I'm essentially converting majority of this over to LINSPIRIT, taking this bad boy over to LINSPIRIT, staking it, and also converting all my extra spirit to LINSPIRIT and staking that as well, claiming all my spirit, converting it to LINSPIRIT, staking that. Is that confusing? Yeah, I don't blame you. So I actually drew a little diagram. This one's going to be like the simplified version. So essentially I'm getting my LQDR, my locked liquid driver tokens, and I'm going to be shoving that over to LINSPIRIT and staking it, getting rewards. Any extra rewards I get from that is getting converted right back to LINSPIRIT and getting bopped right back in there for more staking. So my game plan is get my liquid driver tokens, boom, got that. All rewards and everything that I'm getting gets shoved straight to LINSPIRIT, and I'm just auto-compounding that as hard as I can because I'm really bullish on the spirit swap side. They're going to be having like more of the convex curve wars going on over there, and liquid driver has already like 20% of all locked spirit tokens, and they're looking to be getting like 30%. So wow, that is really cool. That's my strategy. Now, if we're going a little bit deeper into details, because you're like, all right, you got my attention. What needs to really happen here? Yeah, we could go a little bit extra, and I'll be walking through step by step. But this is like just a one-time deal. You get your liquid driver, and then you lock it for that 2 years, bam, and then you get your locked liquid driver. And then on the daily, I'm claiming, and Rat Phantom is going for the gas. Spell, it's only 2%, so it's just, I call this as a bonus. It's not even worth me really swapping it out. And I like Spell, so I'm just going to say like, okay, thank you, it's a little extra present. For Boo, I'm actually converting this over to LINSPIRIT. And I love Boo, don't get me wrong. There's going to be a lot of people like, what you got against Boo? No, Boo is a great decentralized exchange. In fact, I love it. It's super fast, great fees, all that good stuff. However, I like the innovation and the revamping and the new developments that's happening on the spirit swap side. And like I mentioned, I like being able to like stake and get those rewards that way. So by staking my liquid driver token, I'm going to get a little bit of liquid driver token as a reward. And I'm going to convert that over to LINSPIRIT as well. And then with my LINSPIRIT rewards, that's already taken care of, hence why I'll be used later on down here. So as I mentioned, swapping my Boo and my liquid driver tokens for more spirit. And you may get a little bit confused as to what LINSPIRIT is versus Spirit. I'll talk a little bit about that shortly. But then, yeah, so got my daily rewards, and I am swapping out what I need to get a big bag of Spirit. So at this point, after claiming my rewards, I should have some LINSPIRIT and Spirit. Then I go over to where I've been compounding my LINSPIRIT staking, and I claim that. I'm going to get some extra Spirit as a result, as a reward. Combine that with everything that I swap for, so I get more Spirit over here. And then I can convert that to everything to be LINSPIRIT and then restake it all. So again, very confusing, I know, but just keep in mind, this is the main goal. Liquid driver rewards, get LINSPIRIT. LINSPIRIT gives me some rewards, I'm auto compounding that as well. Boom, done. So how do I do that necessarily with all these extra steps? Because you see the diagrams and you heard the chat. Now, how does it actually work? So then I come over here every 24 hours, and if there's like, let's say a miss, let's say they did not give out the LINSPIRIT one day, you're like, oh my gosh, I got screwed. No, it's like maybe something like happened, maybe they're changing something, some development, and they're really good at like giving you double the amount the next day. So I've never had an issue. They've been around the block for a while. I personally trust this team, but again, do your own research, check it out for yourselves, and we'll go from there. Also, I'm not getting compensated in any way by doing any of those videos or future videos. This is just all me personally being invested and being bullish on the project. So I'll also drop that down. So yeah, every 24 hours, my time zone, it happened about 1 hour ago. So I guess, you can take a look wherever your time is. Maybe that's a good time to buy, is like as soon as they like drop the releases and some people sell. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Who knows? I'll let you take a look. See, this is where I need to stay focused. Okay, so every day, come over here, claim, boom, done. Got your mixed bag of tokens, boom, done. Go over to Open Ocean. Wait, what? Yeah, Open Ocean. Shout out to Phantom Community Alerts. In one of his videos, this is where he recommended it, and I really liked it, and I tried it out. Great rates. It'll look at everything and try to get you like the best rates. It'll even like split up between different dexes in order to get you the best rates if, because maybe you have too much of a bag on one dex, and then, but if you split up between different, you get a better rate. Okay, even Calculator Guy, he also mentioned the same thing as well. So very popular. So what you can do is you switch that bad boy over to the Phantom side, and you say, yo, I got me some, look at that Santa dancing. You go, dude, you go, rocket. But I don't need to look at you right now because I am trying to give an example. So we're doing, let's say you got your liquid driver, and you get a certain amount, and then I go, bam, give me my Spirit token. Boom. So then that's how I get some of the Spirit token. That's how I'm using up some of the gas that I was talking about. And then likewise, I can't necessarily go, I don't think I can go to Spooky Swap and say, yo, Spooky Swap, I know you got your own token called Boo. Can you please give me your competitor's token called Spirit? I don't think that's really how that works. I think I tried that and they weren't really giving that to me, so that was a no-go. But this is where Open Ocean is really nice. So as opposed to doing extra steps by going to the Spooky Swap, decentralized exchange, and then getting, let's say, Phantom, and then taking the Phantom to the Spirit Swap, it's like, boom, this is just one swap. I already mentioned I got my Liquid Driver, I already did. So now I do my Boo to my Spirit. Again, love Spooky Swap, but Spirit is where I'm focusing on. And I'll use the Beethoven X in this situation, and it does that for me. So bam, I do that as well. Cool. So now I got a big bag of Spirit, and then I'd come over here to the Liquid Spirit page, and I'd have this section right here is staked, and I'd get some Spirit rewards. I'd collect that. So now I got a big chunk of good old Spirit. I'm like, yes, but then I have to convert it over to LINSPIRIT, and I'll talk about what LINSPIRIT is at the end here, but then I'd like go and say, let's say I got 100 Spirit, I convert that to LINSPIRIT, boom, and I'd approve, and I convert it, and that is like a final transaction. You can't really backtrack, but you can sell your LINSPIRIT, but we'll be talking about that. So anyways, yes, got your 100 Spirit, boom, I convert that to 100 LINSPIRIT, and then I'd come over here and stake it, and I would have my big bag of Spirit now converted to LINSPIRIT. Check that in there. And then also back earlier, I talked about how in your daily rewards, you got a certain chunk of LINSPIRIT as well that combines well in it. And then you can deposit that all, and then you're just getting a sick amount of LINSPIRIT. So quickly going over, what is LINSPIRIT? Well, I'm glad that we're talking about it and that you asked. So let me do a little scrolling. There may be a good diagram. See, right here, boom. So it may get a little confusing, but essentially Spirit, in order to get like the staking rewards and everything, you have to lock it up. And in order to lock it up, you gotta do it for 4 years. And that's a long time, right? And there are certain people that would probably say, hey, I want to have the ability to sell it at any time that I want. But I also want the great compounding rewards, right? Because 4 years is too long, but I also want the great compounding rewards. LINSPIRIT is like right in the middle of that, essentially. So it allows that liquid driver to say, okay, guess what? If you convert your spirit, like, we will gladly take it and we'll instantly lock it up and we'll give you LINSPIRIT. No, you know, I'm backtracking because this is going to get way too complicated. It's going to be a 30-minute video when it was only supposed to be 7 and it's 15 right now. So how about that? LINSPIRIT gives you the ability to sell your spirit tokens, but then also have the ability to get the great staking rewards. I did it. I was so concise on that. You saw that? I saw that. Okay, I got hyped over something that wasn't supposed to be. Anyways, so yes, you can look at the diagram. You can look at all this. Yeah, there is a little bit of risk, but it also does play to Liquid Driver's strength, because then they're going to have more voting rights because they have the locked spirit tokens on their side. So it's a very interesting and innovative feature of that. So let's just wrap this all up, shall we? We shall. So taking a look at the charts, this thing is bopping. Liquid Driver got a lot of innovation going. It's on the Phantom side. It is very, it's like more of a long-term play if you really want to lock this bad boy up. If you're very bullish on Spirit Swap, you can implement the strategies that I did. Essentially, I'm locking this forever. I'm thinking that the bull run's going to be extended, so I can be rocking these APRs, and maybe it'll even boost me up even higher as time progresses. It's a very long-term play. I'm excited. Bold strategy, Con. Let's see if it works out for me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.